Ben Rector and Hailey Whitters.
First, let me say I love the song. It's awesome.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's like the perfect mix of, I'm not even trying, but this is like a real country song that's super fun and super positive, and I like the banjo, and I love Hailey, and I don't know, it's all of it. And obviously, big fan of Ben, but you guys did a really great job with this song.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
And we played a bunch on the show. And so we've had both of you guys in a few times. I'd like to ask you each a very personal, generic question and see what comes to mind. Okay?
Okay.
And the point of this is, don't think too much about it.
Okay.
And if you go home and you're like, I wish I wouldn't have said that, that's okay. We still have it on tape. So you can be canceled still.
Oh, perfect. This is good. I'm glad this is a good way to start.
Let's go to Ben first. Ben Rector, of the 5 senses you have, which of yours is the strongest?
Hearing.
Do you think that helps you musically, or is it just, are you a good hearer?
I think it is helpful and harmful in some ways. I pick up too much information.
Would you say you're a good listener, even though you're a good hearer?
I don't know the answer to that.
Have to ask your wife?
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Hailey, of the 5 senses, what's your strongest?
What are the 5 senses again?
Sight, hearing,
Flight.
smelling,
Touch.
Taste.
Yeah, taste. There you go.
Taste.
Oh,
I'm an eater. I like to eat. Yep.
Like, can you eat something and then you're like, oh, okay, you can
Kind of,
differentiate
yeah.
the difference.
Yeah, like start to like see what's in it and know what's in it.
this is cake. That's about as good as mine
Yeah.
is. I like
Yeah.
cake. Okay. Let's do a different one. Ben, what is your favorite childhood memory that comes to mind quickly?
Just thought of being on the Jarman Rockets T-ball team.
What's the Jarman Rockets? Is that your home?
That was my elementary school.
Yeah.
We were yellow and black, and we played at these terribly hard, like T-ball fields. It was like rock, Oklahoma, no rain. We were fine.
But it was fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
What about you, Hailey?
Oh my God, my favorite childhood memory.
So you have the bonus of hearing his
I know,
answer
and I'm
first
still
and like thinking,
blanking on it.
and then she waits and goes,
Like,
what are the 5 senses?
Favorite childhood memory.
Yeah.
I mean, Aunt Tina's probably in there somewhere. Like, I think the time she dressed up as a fortune teller and gave us all our fortunes, maybe. I don't know.
Did she think she was a fortune teller for real?
No, she was just like getting in costume and being crazy Aunt Tina.
Aunt Tina's just fun.
She's just fun.
But did y'all think she was really a
Yeah,
fortune
we
teller?
thought she was like a fortune teller.
All right, 2 left. We'll go to you first, Hailey.
Okay.
If you could join any past or current music group, which would you join?
I think I would want to join Fleetwood Mac.
Strong.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's actually
Super fun.
You don't have to kick anybody out. You can if you
Yeah.
want. Like
No,
you
I
can say
wouldn't.
Stevie Nicks never existed and you're that person.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben?
I go Beatles, and I would try to secretly kick Ringo out as the drummer.
You'd want to be the drummer,
No,
not the front guy, not one,
No, I think it'd be great to be like an auxiliary guy in the Beatles. I mean, Paul McCartney. I'm not gonna beat Paul.
You don't have to beat him. You can kill him. I mean, he never existed.
He never existed.
He never existed.
I want to hang out with him.
Okay, cool enough. All right, next up, last one. Hailey, what's the best compliment you've ever received?
Oh my gosh, these are so hard.
I'm glad you did this one first.
The best compliment I've ever received. Oh, do I get compliments? I guess that I'm a great songwriter. I like that. That's so basic, but I pride myself on like being a songwriter more than a singer. So like that's a big compliment to me.
Ben?
I have a good answer for this actually, and it's uncomfortable for me to share because I don't like this stuff.
Which is why I asked it. It's hard to share compliments.
Exactly why you asked the question. Hillary Scott, we were on an artist panel together like 2 weeks ago, and she was like, something. It was like longevity as an artist. It was to young artists, and she was like, I gave an answer, and she's like, one other thing, doing stuff with integrity. She was like, I've never heard anybody say anything like negative about me, and she was like, I always know that like you do stuff with integrity, and like that's a huge deal.
I have a few negative things to say about
awesome.
Ben. No, I can hop in right now. 10 minutes before you work out, hey man, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Here we are. We've already been ready to go all day.
Not true.
Dang, stands you up on a workout.
Exactly.
That's cool.
That happened
bro.
like a time.
No, but that's a huge compliment from Hillary, who's not gonna say that if she doesn't mean it. Hillary from Lady A. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, one bonus question. What did your teacher say about you on your report cards back then as like the extra little line? And is it still true? Hailey?
Mine said I talk too much, which I don't think is true. I mean, I kind of do, but
We ask a lot of questions.
I remember still being mad at her. Like I'm still mad that she said that.
Did you get
about
in
me.
trouble for talking a lot? generally?
I don't remember it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember it.
Ben?
When I was younger, that I was like the class clown, and I probably talked too much. And as I got older, I still was a little bit, but I was too concerned with like doing a good job, so I probably wasn't causing a disruption.
Like a perfectionist?
Yeah.
Ish early on? Okay. Well, I want to play this song. I'll let you guys play it. We've been playing it a bunch on the show. But Ben Rector is here, who's playing our $1 Million show on April 3rd at the Ryman, and I hope you guys come. Well, tickets are already sold out, but don't spend over like $200 if you're gonna spend a bunch of money on like the secondary market, because St. Jude doesn't get the secondary market money, but the show's gonna be awesome. And Ben's one of the artists playing, and Hailey Whitters, who's one of my favorites, and they're gonna do their new song right now called "Color Up My World." Anything you want to say about this, Ben? Because like, how'd this come together?
So literally, what happened? Dan and Shay asked me to go on tour. That was an easy yes. I like their music. I like them. And then they told me that Hailey was going to be on the tour. And I've said this before. It's not a bit. I really love her music. Have for a long time. I knew Cappy a long time ago when he was working at Six Man. Yeah. And so I would see him post about you, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's awesome. So selfishly, I just wanted to do something that sounded fun, and I was like, I want to write a song to see if you'd sing it with me live on tour. So I got together with Austin, who plays in my band, and I was also a great songwriter and producer in his own right. And we wrote the song so fast and sent it to Hailey, and like the next day it was like, we're doing this. And we were both really excited about it. So I mean, it couldn't have come together in like a more like, I don't know, just like fun and natural way. And I think we're both just like, we like the song. So.
Oh my gosh, we have so much fun singing this song.
I know, it's great.
Have you guys messed it up live?
Not once.
Good, I jinxed it.
But every sound
I never
check.
say that. I jinxed it on purpose.
Every sound check, we always mess it up.
Yeah,
and it's like
100%.
more nerve-wracking because then you have to go out there and you're like, are we going to get it?
And because it was so new, like it wasn't like, oh, we've had a while to do this. Like the first time we were doing it was at the first show, and I was like, I think I know these words. I think I can play this.
What's the Dan and Shay crowd like?
So fun.
Yeah, they're great.
They're
And
awesome.
honestly, it's like it's a wide audience. There's like old people. There's very young people. It's a wider audience than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And they're all like they're great. They're great.
Do you find, Hailey, that after you perform in front of Dan and Shay's massive crowd, that you get a lot of people going, dang, I didn't know Hailey was, but now I do, and I'm be a big fan?
Yeah. Totally. I feel like there's been like a lot of new. I consider it like kind of like a country pop tour, more country pop than anything I've ever done before, and I'd never done that kind of show, and so I feel like I'm getting a lot of new fans, people who are hearing me for the first time.
That's super cool. Well, the song is awesome. Like it really is.
Thank you.
It should be up for like CMAs for when they do the people together
Special event or
I
whatever.
forget what that award
that
is.
would be awesome.
From your lips to God's ears. Man.
Well, and I tell you the good thing about the thing about Ben too that I find a bit refreshing is Ben's not like going, I'm here to be a country artist. Ben's like, I'm just gonna make music, and sometimes it rolls over, and if somebody wants to play it, great. That's so much more refreshing than somebody going, I'm gonna be a country artist now, and you're like, no. They're like, you're only doing it because something else wasn't working out for you.
Yeah.
And I feel bad. I feel like people, occasionally like, oh, are you gonna be a country artist now? I'm like, I'm not. And I also don't want to say that and be like, I hope the song does great.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I'm not trying to be like, and now check this out. I'm just like, we wrote the song. It's good. I hope it does good. That's it.
We were talking to Miranda recently, and she was, we were off the air, and she was like, we were talking about the same thing, and Miranda Lambert was going, the problem that she has with artists, and I say the same thing on the air, that come in and go like, I'm country, is they often come when something else isn't working, and they do this, but they also don't like embrace the songwriters in turn. But I mean, Ben's lived here forever and writes with all the songwriters, and still is like, I'm just making music.
Yeah.
Like, we're forcing him to be country.
Yeah.
No, I think like really it was born from a place of me of I just want to do stuff that's like fun and engaging, because it's so easy, I think, with where social media is and where everything is, to be like chasing things. And I'm trying to use as my compass now like what sounds like really fun and exciting. And so literally like when you were on the tour, I'm like, it sounds really awesome if we got to do a duet. Like, that would be so fun.
Well, congratulations on the song. It is I would like to nominate it for CMA Musical Event of the Year. I can't nominate it, but I would like to. And it won't be for this year, but if it's not for next year, that is a disaster, and I will remove my membership.
Oh my God.
You heard it here.
My God.
You heard it here
Dang.
first, and it's the only place you're ever going to hear it, because nobody else can remove my membership, right, Eddie?
No, no one else.
That's
can.
right.
It's just you.
Ben Rector, Hailey Whitters, stream the song. Go see them on the Dan and Shay tour. Go see them when they do their own shows, too, because they are both fantastic artists independently as well. Thank you guys for coming in. Good to see you
Bobby.
guys.
Thanks for having us,
And we'll play the song again a little later on. There they are, Ben Rector and Hailey Whitters. Nice job, guys.
Yay!
This is about